How's it going, YouTube? This is Logan here today. Today I am bringing you guys another battle against Solo off of the Discord. The link will be in the description. You guys should check out the description for all my Discords. Anyway, we decided on a mixed OU battle. And I really don't have much in the works yet for OU. I do have some dragons. So I figured, you know what? Why not make a video that's based around are dragons considered to be overpowered? One of the few things that really stop dragons are fairy types, and as you can see, my opponent really don't have no fairy types on his team. So we got 3 dragons plus a Corviknight and a Staraptor and a Gyarados to see if we can get a win. I think right now we're going to lead the Dragapult. Why not? Lead Dragapult and see what we can do. I'm sure this is going to be a fun battle, though. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty. So he has decided to lead off with the Gyarados. Nice and shiny against our Dragapult. Alright, Intimidate comes through. We do have the Infiltrate ability instead of the Clear Body. So that actually does hurt us a little bit. In that scenario, why not just Intimidate his own Gyarados with our Gyarados? You know, we have those options. We do have the ability to intimidate your Intimidate. He is taking some time coming up to see what he wants to do. I mean, this is a tough situation, dude. He's going up against a bunch of dragons, and to tell you the honest truth, is his team prepped to fight all these dragons? I don't think so. I really don't. Nice and powerful. Intimidate coming out from the Gyarados. What is he wanting to do as he goes for Thunder Wave? Nice play. So he shows us that he is a support Gyarados, which is kind of whatever. We are Lumberry onto our Gyarados, so the Thunder Wave really doesn't matter in this situation. Right here, I'm going to taunt it. That is exactly what we're going to do. And we'll see what happens. I can start Dragon Dancing up with our Gyarados too. We're in a halfway decent spot here. Unless he brings out, yep, Zapdos or something. But as long as you would have kept that Gyarados in, I could have started Dragon Dancing. And, okay, wow. I can't believe how tiny Zapdos actually looks here in this sprite model. It's kind of crazy. We are Terra Flying. Can't necessarily do anything with that. We can predict the electric attack. We do have a few options we can go into. The Hydreigon, Dragapult, or Garchomp. I think it's probably safe to go into Garchomp here. We could try someone else, but I think the safest bet for right now is to go into Garchomp. And basically the thing is with these dragon Pokemon, all we want to do is get a setup going. Once a setup is going, yeah, nice prediction by the way with the Hurricane. Once a setup is going, it's practically GG, right? And this team has got many ways of setting up. Swords Dance, you got Focus Energy on the Hydreigon, Dragon Dance, and Iron Defense on the Corviknight. So I mean, we got plenty of setup potential. Yeah, a lot of things have to go right in this turn for me, though. I cannot hit myself in Confusion, which I did not. And he has to not land a Hurricane, which he did not. Okay, fantastic. We do learn, too, that he is a Rocky Helmet, which is fine. I want to get him low enough, right? Garchomp is faster, so I cannot pull off the Roost, the Earthquake strategy that I want to do. He's probably going to try and finish off our Garchomp, which is fine. Yeah, because by the time the next turn rolls around, he's back flying. The only way that works is if he was faster, then I could Earthquake on his Roost. But that's unfortunately not the case in this situation. Let's see, do we hit ourselves or do we? We do. Fantastic, right? Either way, he was going to most likely click this Roost button. That is fine. We give up Garchomp for a nice, simple, safe switch in to our Dragapult. The reason I'm doing it like this instead of just hard switching into Dragapult is just because I just don't necessarily want the Dragapult to take some unnecessary damage. We'll go Dragon Dance at least once. We might go a second time depending on what he does here in this situation. We will see. Alright, so either way though, Dragon Dance up. Now let's see if we can get a second one up as Hurricane does connect. No confusion. I don't feel 100% safe to go for another one. So let's go Phantom Force. He does decide to switch though, which is very interesting. Gyarados coming out. That Intimidate's really gonna be crucial. We're gonna have to figure a way to stop the Gyarados. We're gonna have to find a way. He does withdraw again. Okay, who are you bringing out? Zapdos coming back out. We still have the speed, and we're still neutral on our attack, so this is still gonna hurt. Yeah, that's not bad damage. Ooh, but static. Good play. Good call. At this point, throw some Dragon Darts out there, see if we can connect them. And if we can't, which we do. Fantastic. The nerf on paralyzation. You gotta love it. Fantastic. So yeah, we still able to take out the Zapdos, which is fantastic. I mean, that's the power of still setting up that Dragon Dance, right? Even though we were paralyzed, we were still able to outspeed. So yeah, we're good. Now we are going to be at -1 on our attack, unfortunately. But just throw some darts out there, see what he wants to do. Hopefully he ain't going to start Dragon Dancing up in our face, which, of course, he wants to reverse sweep us. Why wouldn't he? Why would he not want to reverse sweep us? Obviously, he's in it to win it too, right? Anyway, back onto our Gyarados. Because I can't afford him to just set up all this time. So yeah, Blue Gyarados versus Red Gyarados. Ice Fang coming out. Ooh, that could be dangerous now, though. Alright, so I want to see if I can get this Dragon Dance off. He may have Taunt. No, he goes for Thunder Wave, but our Gyarados is dodging over here. Fantastic. Now we get a speed boost, attack boost up, and everything. Well, actually, we're at +1 where he's not. Keep that in mind. Can a Terra Blast knock out the Gyarados? That is the $1,000,000 question, right? I just want to taunt. Let me have this taunt. No Thunder Wave for you, buddy. No Thunder Wave for you. I want one more I want one more Dragon Dance. At least. I might take 2. I may take another one after this one, depending on what he does, right? Because now he's in this weird situation where he just don't have the damage output on this board position, where actually I have damage. My Terra Blast gives me damage. Until I Terrasilize, though, he has no damage with that Ice Fang. So I am in control right now. Plus, I mean, you see how this Gyarados is playing, too, with the Thunder Wave and stuff. It's definitely a more supportive Gyarados for the team. Let's see. Okay. Hey, I'm actually okay seeing that, right? We go Dragon Dance here. And I'm not too worried, right? I mean, he obviously sent this down to be Death Foddered, right? Maybe it's Focus Sashed? No. I don't know what's going on, but he's just double switched it out. Going into the Gyarados. We're still at +1 though, my friend. We're still at +1. That's still some pretty decent damage. Thing is, are you gonna stay in? Because if you stay in, I need to taunt you. Yep. First thing, I have to taunt him every time this Gyarados comes in. That way he cannot Thunder Wave. That way he cannot... Yeah, he knows he has to just go for Ice Fang. He knows the ordeal. Sad part is I'm going to have to risk it a little bit. Go for another Dragon Dance here in this situation. And then I want to Terrasilize into a Flying type and go for a Terra Blast. We're getting pretty close. We're getting really close. Alright. Yep. Terra Flying, Terra Blast. Hopefully he don't switch. Hopefully he does not switch. I will gladly take this +2. I mean, this is still double stabbed because Gyarados is part Flying type. So double stab, Terra Blast, +2. I mean, this is... Yeah, this is scary. I mean, if you're my opponent, this is scary, right? Let's go. Critical hit as well. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fantastic. That's the Gyarados setup right there. You know, I started the video talking about dragons, and I almost want to just say Gyarados. You know, I know you're like a sea serpent and all, but come on, he looks like a dragon. Okay, I mean, I think Lance, didn't he have a Gyarados on his dragon team? Come on, Gyarados is, in my heart, a dragon. Just kind of like how Charizard, in my heart, is a dragon. Anyway, Heracross coming out. If anything's going to come and save the day, it's going to be this Heracross. Unfortunately for you, my friend, I have Terra Blast. And unfortunately for you as well. Ooh, wait a second. This Terastallization can change some stuff, though. Show me. Heracross is definitely in my top 5 favorite Pokemon, by the way. So, I want to see Heracross succeed in this situation. It's got the Rock House on its head, so it's turned into a Rock type, which is very interesting. Probably for Rock Blast. Terra Blast still does a bunch of damage. That's crazy. Rock Blast does come out and finishes off our Gyarados. Unfortunately, if I would have went for Waterfall, the story would be written a little bit differently. But Gyarados, you still put in a ton of work. I mean, a ton of work. Like, he got us into a good situation here. I'm going to go on to Staraptor. And I know this is not very effective, but this is Stab, Reckless ability. It's just going to be doing a ton of damage. We're Choice Scarfed. If he happens to be Choice Scarfed as well onto this Heracross, well, I do believe Staraptor is faster. Plus, who wants to switch in on a Reckless Staraptor here? Because, no, this sucker, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Why is Staraptor not considered OU, by the way? I don't know. But it isn't. And it should be. Because honestly, I can see Staraptor just finishing out this game. If we can get rid of this toxicity, that is. We go into Dragapult here. Basically, we're sacking Dragapult off. So that way we can get a easy switch to a Hydreigon without having to worry too much. Did go for Charge Beam, which got the special attack boost. I still ain't too worried, am I? That shouldn't be that worrisome. Not with our team. Not with Hydreigon. Focus energy. And then we can start hitting some Dark Pulse. Acid Spray. That did a lot of damage. Special defense did harshly fall. Make sure I have the scope ones. I do. Alright, so this is 100% crit right now. This Hydreigon, once you go for... if it's holding the scope lens and it goes for the focus energy, at this point you are 100% critting. Every time. Every turn. And the flinch, you know, it doubles. It just style points, basically. I'll take it. Hydreigon. Being able to knock out the toxicity, which is fantastic. Hydreigon's got one of those weird speed stats, so I've always questioned like Hydreigon's viability because of its weird speed stats. But it's still a really good Pokemon. Like, it hits like a truck. Ooh, okay, let's see who Ezra. Is that Ezra? That's not how you spell Ezra, is it? Anyway. Cool, I guess. Let's Draco Meteor. See if we can land. Yep, there it is. The Serena going down to the critical hit. Draco Meteor. Now, the reason I like this set, though, is because you see how our special attack harshly failed. Well, that really don't matter if you're critting every time. So, we could just go for another Draco Meteor. It's going to be at full power plus crit power. Or we could go Dark Pulse here in this situation and not have to worry about the special attack drop. Dark Pulse, let's go for it. Does a lot of damage. Able to get a critical hit there to foresee the victory. Let's go. This is a very fun Pokemon, by the way. Hydreigon, we love you, man. Keep on critting. Let's go.